Imagine a world not in the distant future, but not too long ago either, where a hidden group shrouded in secrecy held the reins of something incredibly precious. Gold. Their influence was absolute, their decisions shaping the course of nations. They operated in shadows, moving with a calculated precision that left no trace. Their influence was immense, reaching the highest echelons of power, yet their names remained unknown, whispered only in the most exclusive circles. These were the puppeteers of global finance, the unseen hands guiding the world's economy. They were shaping destinies, orchestrating events from behind the curtain, far from the public eye. Their power wasn't in armies or overt displays of force, but in subtle, pervasive control over the world's financial arteries. Gold was more than just a shiny metal, a pretty commodity. It was the bedrock of economies, the foundation upon which nations rose and fell. It was dictating the wealth of nations, influencing political landscapes, and shaping the very fabric of society. This secret society, known only as the Secret Gold Society, understood gold's true might, its potential for both creation and destruction, and they used it to their advantage, manipulating markets and controlling resources with unparalleled skill. A handful of individuals, the wealthiest and most powerful figures of their time, were secretly guiding global events, pulling the strings of international affairs. They were making or breaking empires with a single transaction, a carefully placed investment. They could fund wars, prolonging conflicts for their own gain, or foster peace, strategically investing in stability. It was all achieved through the subtle yet devastating manipulation of gold. This is no mere conspiracy theory spun from the depths of the internet, but a carefully guarded reality supported by historical evidence and whispered accounts. We're pulling back the curtain, exposing the inner workings of the Secret Gold Society, the masters of wealth, the architects of global power. This was all before Bitcoin and the rise of digital money, in a time when gold reigned supreme. We'll uncover their origins, tracing their roots back to the very foundations of modern finance. We'll delve into their methods, revealing the strategies they used to amass and maintain their power. And we'll examine their profound impact on history, exploring the events they shaped and the legacies they left behind. The story of gold, as you're about to discover, is inextricably linked to the story of power itself. Before digital currencies, gold was the ultimate store of value. Kings, queens, and empires were built upon it. Gold's appeal was universal, transcending borders and cultures. From Egypt to China, Europe to the Americas, gold was the common language of wealth. Its scarcity and durability made it timeless and powerful. In this era, controlling gold meant controlling economies. Wealth was physical, heavy, and needed to be guarded. Those who managed gold's flow held the keys to financial kingdoms. The gold standard tied currencies to gold reserves, making it the anchor of the financial system. Controlling gold's supply and movement was the ultimate lever of economic power. Where did this society begin? Its origins are shrouded in mystery. Perhaps it started with ancient merchant families or powerful banking dynasties. They saw gold's potential for immense influence and gathered discreetly. Their motives were complex. Some sought stability, others pure ambition. Let's call them the Aurum Order, self-styled custodians of the world's true wealth. They believed gold was the only real money, enduring beyond empires and currencies. Their ambition grew. They aimed to manage gold flows globally, deciding who prospered. Their network spanned continents, agents placed in key positions. Their ultimate aim, quiet, unassailable control. How did the Aurum Order maintain control and secrecy? Their methods were sophisticated and ruthless. Secrecy was paramount, members bound by unbreakable oaths. Information was compartmentalized, few knew the full picture. They manipulated gold markets, creating scarcity or flooding markets as needed. They controlled key mines, refineries, and trade routes. Agents operated within banks and governments, whispering in influential ears. Membership was exclusive, inherited or granted only to the exceptionally loyal. Outsiders were viewed with suspicion, threats neutralized quietly. The Order's survival depended on invisibility, adapting as empires rose and fell. Their discipline and understanding of power ensured their longevity. The Aurum Order's control over gold had real-world consequences. Their decisions rippled globally, financing monarchies, undermining rivals. Gold determined the outcome of wars and the fate of empires. By influencing gold's value, they steered trade and economic booms or busts. Their power shaped economic landscapes often unseen. Even national monetary policies weren't immune to their influence. Controlling the foundation of money meant controlling nations' destinies. Some prospered under their patronage, others struggled. The rise and fall of industries often traced back to their designs. Their story is a reminder hidden power can shape history. The Aurum Order's world was one of centralization, a realm where decisions were made behind closed doors, far from the reach of the average citizen. Power over gold resided in a few hidden hands, a select group who controlled the flow of wealth and dictated its terms. Their system thrived on secrecy and exclusion. Knowledge and access were carefully guarded, ensuring that only a chosen few could participate in the game. The common person had little say, their financial destiny largely determined by forces beyond their control. Then came Bitcoin, a digital spark igniting a revolution. A radical, decentralized alternative born in the aftermath of the 2008 financial crisis, a time of widespread distrust in traditional institutions. Bitcoin's model is a stark contrast. It champions transparency, openness, and no single entity in control, a network governed by code and consensus. Its blockchain ledger is public. Every transaction is recorded and verifiable. Anyone can participate, regardless of their background or location. This is a fundamental shift from the old world of gold, a paradigm shift in how we perceive and interact with value. The Aurum Order thrived on secrecy. Their power was rooted in obscurity. Bitcoin is open source and distributed, its code freely available for anyone to inspect and improve. Gold required physical control. Its security depended on vaults and guards. Bitcoin is borderless and digital, transcending geographical boundaries and physical limitations. Bitcoin challenges traditional controlled financial systems, offering an alternative path to financial sovereignty. It's not without issues, volatility, regulation, challenges that must be addressed, but its philosophy stands in stark contrast to the old guard. The move from gold to digital assets marks a profound evolution in money, a shift towards a more decentralized and accessible future. Reflecting on the era of the Aurum Order, a time shrouded in both mystery and opulence, reveals profound insights about the enduring nature of power, the seductive allure of ambition, and the complexities of human desire. The fundamental desire to control valuable resources, to command the flow of wealth, is a timeless human drive. It echoes through history, and in their time, as in many others, gold was seen as the ultimate prize, the bedrock of fortunes and empires. Their story, a tapestry woven with threads of historical fact and captivating legend, serves as a potent warning about the dangers inherent in concentrated, unaccountable power, a lesson that resonates even today. Transparency is absolutely crucial. It's the sunlight that disinfects the shadows. Because secrecy, the cloak of hidden agendas, inevitably breeds mistrust, suspicion, and ultimately, manipulation. Open systems like the decentralized architecture of digital currencies represent a powerful reaction to centuries of often opaque and centralized control wielded by traditional institutions. Diversification matters significantly. Placing all your faith, all your resources in a single store of value, no matter how glittering, is inherently risky. The world of finance has undergone a dramatic transformation, evolving from the tangible weight of gold bars to the ethereal realm of digital tokens and blockchain technology. But fundamental questions of control, of governance, and of ethical responsibility remain as relevant as ever. Who manages these new decentralized forms of wealth? Who holds the keys to the digital kingdom? And perhaps most importantly, who ensures fairness, transparency, and accountability in this rapidly evolving landscape? The echoes of the Aurum Order, their triumphs and their failures, continue to linger in the air, shaping our understanding as we navigate the complex world of cryptocurrencies